Hey y'all, it's Snoop Dogg, and you're listening to the Stories, Sports, and Sarcasm podcast.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for.
All right.
Welcome to the Stories, Sports, and Sarcasm podcast. I'm Keith. I got my friends Jim and Bert here. Apologize for last week. Shit went a little sideways, so we missed a show. We're going to be sure that we don't do that again in the future. What's going on, guys?
Well,
We're just
drinking some Elvis
apologizing to our
juice.
fan.
You what?
We're apologizing to our fan that we weren't.
We're apologizing to our fan. Did you apologize to your mother in person? Is this the second time she's hearing our apology?
I did.
We skipped a show and nobody even knew it.
No,
We
people
didn't
did.
get one message about, hey,
I did
where's
get a
the
message.
show?
Brittany asked me what happened.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't know Brittany, so I don't know.
Brittany Blast. Hashtag Brittany Blast. Which we are going to do in person we just scheduled it, our outdoor episode.
outdoor episode.
Our outdoor episode in June.
Does this have anything to do with our backdoor episode?
This does not have to
Okay.
do with our backdoor episode.
That's different. Okay, just making sure.
If
That's right.
we would, our backdoor episode will be posted only on your OnlyFans. So,
dicks and feet. Gotcha.
so how's your week been this week, Bert?
It has sucked. So last week, for full disclosure, I was the reason we missed our show. I had to go to Canton, Ohio, which, by the way, fucking blows. Right there is the Rock and Roll Hall of, or not Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Football Hall of Fame. Right, that's what's up there in Canton. But the whole city is just like disheveled.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. A train crash happened just a few miles away, but you couldn't tell. That's what it looks like. And then I get there and I park in the, I work a lot with state government, right? So I park in the state government parking lot and I do this wide walk around these people who are just hanging out in the parking lot. They're all wearing pajama pants. They smell bad. Kind of find out those are my fucking employees. Those are the people I had to deploy the equipment that was there on site.
Who hired these people?
Not me. I got a guy for that. And yeah, he sucks. So I start to get all the gear together and I'm like, hey, where's my deployment team? They call them and they come in out of the parking lot. And I'm like, hey, yeah, the homeless shelter is right over there, buddy. Oh, no, I'm Mike. And this is my son, Mike Jr., who's wearing pajama pants.
Oh, God.
Audrey tries to go to school in pajama pants sometimes, and it's like it's a no-go with me.
Mm-mm.
And I won't let her I won't let her go out in public. Like, we're gonna go to Walmart, and everybody at Walmart wears pajama pants. I'm like,
Nope.
No.
You will get
Absolutely.
pregnant at Walmart with pajama pants on.
Yeah.
It's just how it works.
I love to bump into people wearing camo in Walmart, and I did it a lot when I lived in Knox County because everybody wears camo up there.
Yeah, a lot do.
And
I can attest to your Canton situation. I worked for a company that once a month we would have our P&L meetings, and Canton store was in our region. So and they had a bigger store anyway. That's where we had our regional meetings at. And I got off the wrong exit the first time up there, and within 100 yards, it was like downtown Beirut. It was
Yeah.
bad. Yeah, bad.
And that's
I
like the
didn't stop.
government building.
I ran the red lights so I could get back to
Yeah.
the freeway.
so, what are we drinking, guys?
I've got Elvis juice from Brewdog, which is local to Canal Winchester.
The Elvis Juice Brewdog. That looks like you picked that up at a Speedway gas station. That looks like a double deuce.
Double
I had,
deucer.
I had to do a ship to the bathroom. Somebody's got to pay for this.
Oh yeah, I worked last week. I finished up a roof, and I had texted the guys that it felt like I had done a an entire shift at the wrong end of a glory hole, and Bert asked if there was a wrong end.
Depends on your outlook on life.
Right.
Yeah. You're either
Oh.
giving or receiving.
Yeah,
It's like Christmas.
my knees were all tore up from being
At the glory hole.
at the glory hole.
At the glory hole.
No, I did a 1,500 square foot roof by myself, with the exception of I paid a guy to bring the shingles up on the roof.
Who
And
tell what happened after 5 seconds after you paid him?
I paid him, and then that night at like, I don't know, like midnight, he texted me asking to borrow $20.
That roof. This was the only job that Keith has taken that was way over his head that he actually finished.
Yeah.
There's been a few that when he told me about, I'm like, there's no way this is going to get done.
Yeah. Well, no, you know what? The last one I saw, she had an Alshon Jeffrey jersey on.
So what are you drinking, Jim?
Angels Envy Rye.
Angels Envy Rye, and it looked like you're pretty well through that bottle.
Yeah.
That's $100 bottle of bourbon, and you're
That was
almost
given-
through it.
Yeah, that was given to me. I had a,
Oh.
what was the one that my brother-in-law brought up? Oh, Rabbit Hole Rye he brought up to me.
I have not tried the Rabbit Hole Rye. I
I've got
tried
family that works there, and they get on so
I
much.
tried one of the rabbit holes. It was a blue one, I think, and it is really bad.
Yeah, I haven't tried it. Oh no, I did try this. I had this at a friend's house.
I once blew a rabbit hole. What?
So I've got a selection tonight. So I'm working on the Corona.
All right.
I've also got some E.H. Taylor. And I know Jim's not a fan of E.H. Taylor.
No, I was shaking my head because you're mixing Corona and bourbon.
Yeah, and I've also got Monster. The Beast Unleashed.
You doing some drywall work later?
So I've actually decided I'm going to do this the old-fashioned way, and I'm going to beer bong it.
Mix them all together.
Yeah, I'm going to do a beer bong, quick beer bong. You guys get to witness this.
Do you have to do anything
What?
tomorrow? Just out of curiosity.
Who do you think we're talking to? He doesn't have anything to do tomorrow or any other day of the week.
Sorry, I forgot. Thanks
So-
Jim, for reminding me.
If
There's
you guys are ready for this beer bong, here we go.
Okay.
Wait, is that from Audrey's camping trip down at Geneva Hills? Because that's not a beer bong.
No, I had told Heather I needed a beer bong. She said she already had one. She pulled it out for me. So,
God bless Heather.
heyo. No, I will tell her
Holy.
stuff that we
For the
talked
road trip to Kentucky for her.
I will tell her stuff that we've talked about doing on the show. And then she's like, "Are you really doing that?" I was like, "No, we decided not to." I told her I was going to do this. I didn't tell you guys. I told her I was going to do this. And she thought it was another one of those things that I wasn't going to do until it showed up in the mail.
Was it in like a discreet package, or did it have a big picture of the hand is like this holding it, caressing it. Female hygiene products. Golly.
So
That's
I brought
a-
it down here. It's been sitting on my desk. I had it the last time we recorded and forgot I had it.
Is that a
Excuse me.
scissor lift?
A what?
Is that a scissor lift?
So I had it the last time and I forgot that it was here.
Yeah.
You know, it's
go
kind
ahead.
of insensitive, Keith. I mean, you should have a brown one to represent others, right? We want to make sure we got people.
I want to. So you talked a big game. Let's see a beer bong that.
I did.
He did. Did you
Just took
not
a
see
sip
him
of
drink out of the piss
No,
tube?
I did, but when you bong a beer, you chug the whole thing.
Oh, God damn it.
Then you just took a sip of the.
It wasn't just a sip. I poured.
Come on, Keith.
God damn it.
I wonder if they did you sanitize that? I mean, it's plastic.
Since when?
It could have been recycled.
I hope it wasn't QC'd before this.
Good gosh.
I cannot believe you guys are making me do this.
Keith, go.
I'm not encouraging this.
Good God.
Oh, that's the best $7 you ever spent.
Yeah.
So,
Cue the slurred speech from Keith in 20 minutes.
yeah, the guy that asked me to borrow $20 last week just asked me to borrow 50 right now.
Tell him you've got a something he can sell. Just give him that.
You know what? I'll tell you what. I will Venmo him $50 if he'll put his butthole on camera. Send him the link. Let's do it.
How much have you had to drink tonight, Bert? I don't think you want to see this guy's butthole.
No, I don't. So I actually went to a local restaurant, had two 20-ounce Blue Moons before this.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and then I'm on the Elvis juice, which is 6.5%. This is a 19-ounce can. But
These
I have
are 6%, and I just chugged one.
I've got a Hey Jude from Platform coming up too.
Hey, Jude.
It has been a shitty 2 fucking weeks for me.
You know what? I agree. I lost a mechanic last week, and then we
Who'd
had
you lose?
Not Alex, right?
no, Chris took another job.
Chris left?
Yeah,
Shit.
and then we had someone else put in their resignation today, one of the managers. So it's been a rough week.
One of the managers?
Yeah.
At the used car store?
Yeah.
So one thing I wanted to get into talking about was me and Jim have Me and Jim have both been coaches of our kids' teams.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I coached basketball because I knew how to play basketball. I was never any good at baseball. Jim coached baseball for Nate, and I don't know, did you ever coach any of Emily's teams?
Yeah, I coached her softball. Yeah.
So
I think 2 years. I coached Nate since he was in T-ball.
Yeah, Jim's pretty laid back. I, on the other hand, am not. I don't know if Jim ever, because Jim came to several of the games that I coached. I don't know if he was ever at one that I got a technical foul or thrown out of.
No, you would get pretty amped up, and it didn't help. I was yelling, "Throw him out of here!" Fans. Yeah.
So I coached both track and field for Lancaster Junior High, as well as
You really coach track and field. They pretty much do that. Run faster, jump higher.
And then I also coached basketball at Fairfield Union,
Okay.
but it was girls basketball, right?
So the same thing.
Yeah.
Run faster, jump higher.
So my 7th grade team had a starting center who was 6'2".
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, 18-0 in the regular season.
Here's our offense. Throw this kid the ball.
Here's our defense. You stand over there.
You pass to Ludmilla, who is the German exchange student, and she just shoots.
Yeah.
What was it? What movie was that? Dodgeball that they had
Oh yeah, that was her. Full brow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she scored about 17 points a game in junior high, but the scores were like
24
22. Yeah. Yeah. We won the league crown. Ludmilla, 17 points, and I think it was like 11 rebounds a game. She was unstoppable.
Our middle school girls team, when I was in middle school, I watched them lose an entire game, 4-2. 7th grade girls basketball.
You couldn't accidentally not hit that 4th point.
I'm telling
Oops.
you, 4-2. And for these, that was a high scoring game for those two teams. Like they were lighting
It was a barn burner.
lighting up the scoreboard at 4-2. Yeah, horrendous.
Like the WNBA.
They shot a lights out 9% from the field.
Have you seen what's the comedian? Bill Burr. Bill Burr do his bit about the women's sports. Holy cow. Wow.
He's right though. Nobody shows up to watch it.
Somebody on Facebook posted it. Someone took his audio ripping through that and then had WNBA highlights of
you know what? I have seen that where they go and do a layup and like miss
layup,
hit the bottom of the rim and
airball and threes. Like, yeah, it's bad. Yeah, but Bill Burr, that is something else. He's like, you want fans, fucking play better.
Well, they complain that women's sports don't generate that much money, but have you seen the stands? Yeah. It's just empty. It's like 3 dudes that look like they play like on the Babylon 5 server all their entire lives and have never been laid, right? That's it.
Super fans.
And a little girl that's dying of cancer whose goal in life was to see a WNBA game. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you could just show up day of game and get courtside seats there. You just walk up to the ticket counter.
Do you even need a ticket?
Maybe. They're passing them out at the local county fair.
Like they do the circus tickets.
Yes.
You can get them at a gas station.
Yeah.
They
just got
5
sitting on the counter there next to the cigs.
So I was going to a job site. I don't know, it was last week or something like that. And I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but the ladder on my van absolutely fucking howls when you're going down the freeway.
Yeah, I think I've mentioned that a few times to you.
No, calls
me with this thing whistling in the background. I'm like, you're gonna have to pull over and to talk to me.
Well, I didn't hear it on the van. Like I could hear it sometimes on the Trailblade or the Envoy. I can hear. I don't know if it's the way the wind goes over it or the fact that I'm closer to the front of the ladder or something.
It's because you probably couldn't hear it over everything else rattling and popping and cracking on that van.
I remember you get on the phone with me, and if I had to tap the brakes, shit would be flying around. You're like, man, are you okay?
Yeah, it sounded like you got in a 10-car pileup if you slowed down at a stoplight.
That's what it was like, though, to drive a cable van. Like, all the shit just slid forward.
Oh, yeah.
Every stop. And if you had to slam on the brakes, you had to restock your van because it was just all in the front seat at that point.
Well, I'm sure your cable van was organized, which helped. Keith's van was not.
No.
You got to call Heather to come out and organize your van for you.
Ew.
It was that van was it could have been on an episode of Hoarders where they had a crew in a dumpster.
Free candy written on the side.
Oh, it's like I just do so much stuff, and I'm trying to do it so fast that it gets out of hand. And then once it gets out of hand, I don't want to deal with it, so it just gets further out of hand.
I could see some of that. What's your excuse for the 47 cans of Monster pile? Oh no, not Monster. What's the that energy drink you used to get all the time? The
Rip It.
Rip It. 47 Rip It cans piled up on the floorboard in the passenger side. Yeah. Hey, there's Keith's van right there.
Well, now it's 47 cans of Monster because I've
You're
switched over to
You're high
Monster.
class now.
Yeah. I'm not poor anymore.
Got you-
Honestly, I
got
just
the
get the
sugar
cheapest.
mama.
Yeah. I get the cheapest energy drink that's
Well,
available.
the Rip It was 99 cents.
For a 6-pack.
So they've upped the price to $1.25 now.
Oh,
So
damn you, Joe Biden.
when they jacked it up to $1.25, I was like, I'm gonna go back to Monster.
It's close enough.
Right. Because I can get Monsters 3 for $5 or 3 for $6 or
3 for $5 at the Speedway.
yeah. I get them for free at Home Depot every time I go in.
How's that?
I'd take them and then leave.
Oh, little strategy.
Yeah, they've got a refrigerator and they're pretty secure over their Milwaukee tools, but they're not real secure over the Monsters. So
Yeah.
you doing all right over there, Only Berts?
Wait, my wife's talking to me. One second.
Oh, can she come on the show?
Rebecca, come here a minute. Come here a minute. Rebecca, you got to come over here. Hold on. She's refusing. 1 second.
Shocking.
Come on. No, Rebecca, come here a second. They want to see you.
We need a cameo of
Jim doesn't believe you exist.
No, he believes she exists, that he doesn't believe that you have sex with her.
Take this.
Hi,
Get
beautiful.
gas.
Oh, wasn't that
Oh.
sweet?
That's right.
Getting cut from the show.
Yeah. Putting a show on for the cameras is what she's doing.
That cost me $13. Oh shit! Hold on. What?
She's sweeter than a cinnamon roll.
Oh man.
I got my son in the background. My kids like my wife way more than they like me. So
Well, in all fairness, I like your wife way more than I like you.
everybody likes Rebecca more than they
Yeah.
like me, which is fine. I get it.
Well, the thing is it same thing applies to Heather. Hey,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Your man.
Here we go.
because I'm confident if something were to happen and we were to split up, I would not only have to replace a girlfriend and find a new place to live, but I'd have to find new friends too.
Mostly.
I don't think that's true.
You don't think that's true?
No, I don't. I've taken you in many times before you mentioned.
You have taken me in way more times. I've lived with you more than I've ever lived with my parents.
Yeah. If something happens to Keith, Jim gets a Social Security check.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be assuming I ever paid anything into Social Security.
That's right.
Or taxes or
Yeah, he says, let's see, if can I borrow $50 till tomorrow? I will pay you back. You have my word. Please, I wouldn't ask if I didn't need it. Come on, man. I need gas. I'm on E. I have no cigs and maybe some pizza.
Julio is my spirit animal. Wait,
Wait.
what's his real name?
did you know this? Is this somebody you knew or
It's
is this
somebody that's worked for me for years. He's worked for me for a long time.
have you heard
I've
from-
known him since high school.
Okay. But before you hired him to do this job and paid him, when was the last time you heard from him?
The last time I hired him to do a job and paid him.
Okay, well, how long ago was that?
It would have been
I don't
around
need
the time
specific-
Grayson was born.
Okay. So what is Grayson? 5 now?
He'll be
4.
5 in May.
Yeah.
So almost 5 years you haven't heard from him.
I hired him to do a job.
Hire him to do a job, you pay him. I'm sure you paid him shit because
No.
that's the
I
kinda
paid
guy
him
you
well.
are.
I paid him. He carried 30 bundles of shingles on the roof. I gave him $200.
How many hours did it take him to do this?
2 maybe. And then he came and worked with me for 4 hours, and I paid him $250.
I'll tell you what.
You underpaid him for the second round.
I'll give-
$250 for 4 hours?
Paid him
I'll-
200 for 2 the first time.
Well, I paid him 200 to do a job. I didn't care how long it took him to do it.
Okay.
I paid him I said I need 45 bundles of shingles on the roof. I'll give you $200 to do it.
He carried 45
40
bundles for $200.
I think he only carried 38 bundles because in the time between I
Thank
had
you, Jacob.
offered him the job until he got there, I had to carry some up myself.
I'll tell you what.
God.
If he'll join us on the show right now, I'll give him 25 in Venmo right now. I'll Venmo his ass 20. I want to see this guy. Text him back, like, give him my well, no, wait, don't give him my
he wants
contact
50.
information.
You're
But
gonna
I
have
will
to give him the other 25.
I can't do that, man.
I got Venmo right here. I fucking do it. If he's got a good story, we'll pay more. I'm willing to pay. I got Venmo right here.
Known him, yeah. Did you hang out a lot in high school?
He was a year behind me.
It's just a simple question. You don't got to get into a 45-minute dissertation.
I'm getting shut the fuck up, Jim. He was a year behind me. We were in ROTC together, so we hung out in like ROTC things, but not outside of that.
Okay.
So you guys are in the JROTC, right?
Right.
Yeah, so wait, I'm sorry. I'm right.
Now, what grades was this in? How long?
My mind is blown.
Bring him on. We've got questions. Bring him on. Send it.
$30 now, right now.
I've got some
30. I'm
questions
gonna
about-
raise my price. $30 right
Keith in
now.
high school. Keith's told a lot of high school stories, and I have no way of verifying any of them. So
We
I
need to talk to this guy.
just want to verify some of these.
It's
stories.
got to be 10 solid minutes. If he's on 10 minutes, $30 right. $3 a minute right now. I'm doing it. Just have him put his Venmo thing on the screen. I will pay it right now. I want to see this.
Yeah.
You're killing me.
He's not doing it.
I'm not doing it. Come on.
Because I want to verify some information. He said, "Nope, I'm out."
I'll tell you what.
Let's
Never mind.
see. Where's Heather? Text Heather, Bert. Have her come
Yeah,
down.
right now.
Ask for Keith's phone.
Heather, I think Keith is cheating on you. Come check his phone.
And while you're in there, I need this guy's contact information.
Help me Venmo Julio. Wait,
What are you doing to me?
What is this guy's name? I want to know this guy's first name. I don't need his last name.
Shane.
Shane.
Well, if he's probably in a situation where he can't really take the time to get on here. If he needs gas and cigs, is he just sitting at a speedway waiting for someone to Venmo him money?
Wait, what's he taste like? No, never mind.
Oh God.
That's not him. I'm serious. If he wants this, you know what? Let's call it $50 right now.
Oh.
$50. I'm willing to go. $50.
The problem, Bert, is Keith's getting nothing out of this.
I'm getting
$50
nothing out of this.
You're his agent.
I'm
Come on.
not his agent.
10%.
10%.
You get $5 for bringing him on and letting him help us roast you.
He's gonna be a crackhead. He's like, what? I don't got a bank account. How do I ain't got no Venmo.
I don't trust the banking system. Didn't you see what happened to SVB? Well, I keep my money in cash.
Cash money. And methamphetamine.
Well, I keep my money in Cash App.
That is how I paid him, was Cash App, actually.
Well, shit, I got Cash App. Come on. I'm just saying, right now, we get Shane, right? Shane on this.
It's going to cost to get him on the show, Keith.
Why do you want him on the show so
I
bad?
told you I was very upfront. I said I want to verify
What do you want to verify?
a lot. I have
Cash
a lot of-
app right here. I'll make it happen.
you don't have to bring him on. I'm just
Jim, don't ruin my life. Come on. Oh shit, I gotta
Keith
log
would-
in.
Keith probably already texted him and said, if I bring you on here, you have to say nothing about.
No, I will.
Oh, I don't even give a shit about that.
I will show you my. I have not texted him anything since he started asking. Can you read it?
Oh,
Yeah, like he's
Close.
blown my shit up.
Please, man. It would. I didn't.
Oh,
whoa, whoa.
it did it on its own.
Well, I can see your Pornhub icon. Why did it say chubby girls? I didn't know you were a black guy. I mean, TSA thought so, but whatever.
No, TSA thinks I'm beige. I'm like brown.
Close enough.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's completely different.
Same credit score.
Perhaps.
What is this dick hands you have wrote on here, Keith?
Oh, are you talking about Carrie?
What? Who did you write that on there, Bert?
No.
Oh,
We,
Keith,
so Keith and I know this. We know it's
Becky's sister. Becky's
Becky's
sister.
okay.
So her name's Carrie, obviously.
If you've ever seen a cat in heat, it is Carrie. I mean, her ass is right in the air.
So,
She's waving at everybody. Not waving like her hand, waving her ass.
oh yeah,
DTF.
she's
Oh.
DTF for real.
Nice.
So
But she's not ugly or anything like that. She's just
she's
horny.
really.
I
You
mean,
don't think so?
I wouldn't do that, but you know,
is this an
You
acquaintance
wouldn't
of yours, Keith? At some point?
No.
I wouldn't do her. God, no. Even if I was that drunk, my dick would be like, no.
Like at a Jimmy Buffett concert. So, I don't remember exactly. I wish Becky would come on, but I think she's at work. Because Becky knows the dick hands conversation. At some point I referred to her as dick hands.
Okay.
Probably
And
because she had one in each hand at the time.
Right. It's
She was
no.
skiing.
I remember what it was. We had gotten something to eat. And
Dick.
it was like we were gonna do hamburgers. And she had asked me if I wanted her to make my hamburger up. And I'm like, no, I don't want your dick hands near anything that I'm gonna eat. And so we all laughed about it. I called her dick hands for a long time. Fast forward.
Oh, answer it. Speaker.
He can't hear you.
If you put it on speaker. Oh, yeah.
No, he can't hear you.
Unplug your head.
Because you're in my earbuds. I don't have speakers on this computer.
You don't have
This isn't my.
speakers on
This isn't my. It's not my laptop, so I don't have speakers hooked up.
This new computer that you had to
Doesn't have a sound. It doesn't have speakers in it
Why in the
because I've always got earbuds in. I don't need speakers. Laptops have internal speakers. Computer towers don't.
Would you? The guy is clearly in a desperate
Are
situation.
you I can't hear you, Bert. Are you talking to us? He's
Send him-
over here trying to make a point, and we can't hear him.
Not working.
Not working, Bert.
Now you're muted.
Now you're muted.
Keith, the guy is in dire situation where you send him $50 for crying out
No,
loud.
I will not. I'm not going to send him money because
I will. Just let him give me.
because I
Come on. No, come on. I want Shane on the show.
Bert, fix your microphone. I can't hear you.
I know you can hear me, fucker.
Send
We've
him
played this game before.
Bert's phone number. Say, call this guy. He'll hook you up. Then Bert, you just say, if you want the $50, click on this link. Come on the Zoom.
We're gonna see your butthole, but let's go. Come on.
I don't know about that.
Bonus points if you use a Sharpie and you can write Jim on your butt cheeks.
Man, he's
Why did you
fucking
just hold
blowing
that?
me up. Please, man, don't leave me hanging. He just said.
I won't leave him hanging.
Keith,
Got it right.
help the guy out.
What? Please, man, don't leave me hanging.
Okay, well,
How many times have you been helped out when you were in dire need in your life?
yeah, Jim's not gonna let you move in next week.
You won't send the guy $50. You've said yourself that $100 is nothing to you.
I know.
Spend on dinner.
I don't send people money. I just don't do it.
I do. Bring Shane on the show, and I will. But
Do you have Zoom? Question mark.
God.
Zoom? Who does? It's an app.
Send him the link. You don't have to
Damn
ask
it.
him if he has Zoom. What the hell is that?
But he's got to be on for 10 solid minutes. I need 10 minutes of his time.
He's probably like, what the hell does Zoom have to do with $50?
And Venmo, because I can't get my Cash App logged in.
Jeez.
I'm working on it. Hold on. I'll try.
Off the rails.
I'm just. Oh shit! She took the debit card. God damn it!
The debit card.
I've been drinking. It's been a long 2 weeks.
Let it slide.
It's been a long 2 weeks.
I feel like I've
Release
been on
the beast.
Oh, you're having another one of them?
Ah, fuck it.
You finished the Corona?
Mm-hmm.
I just texted Heather. Sorry.
I need Heather to bring me more Corona. Can you guys get on that?
Do you know the beating I took from her after you pulled that bullshit?
No, I didn't pull that bullshit. I said I need something to drink, and you're like, I'm on it. And then you text her.
I'm not doing that again. She punched me in the gonads.
She should have. I need beer, woman.
Yeah.
That'll work. That's Hallmark and all that shit. Romantic as fuck.
He's got a lot of balls when he's sitting here on this.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
When I know there's a camera here, I know she can't kill me on it. Because Jim would turn her in.
I don't think
No,
he
not
would.
if she. No, I said
No.
if you. I've always said if you kill somebody, I will turn you in. If somebody kills you, yeah.
Things
Yeah.
happen to people.
All right, things escalate. I understand.
He said he's got Facebook Messenger, but he doesn't have Zoom.
How was Facebook Messenger related to Zoom? Keith, I feel bad.
All right.
now. Like I feel bad. It's like you're messing with him now.
I'm not messing with it. I said I'm recording my show.
Okay.
Fucking.
Is he will
Can
he
this guy get his shit together and get fucking the Zoom app, Play Store?
If he can't figure it out, I can't help
if
him.
you send the link, I'm pretty sure when you click the link, it will prompt you to download.
I don't know why you guys are fucking doing this to me. Fuck you.
I said just let
I
it.
just
I
sent
told
it.
you.
I sent him the link. We'll see what
I
happens.
told you.
All right.
I also sent the link to the pastor. We'll see what happens.
Did you tell Shane why you're wanting him that you're
I told him I'm recording my show. That's a nice statement. Is there a question or a request there for the wonderful woman of your life? Would you please bring me beer because
and who said you
We
were the
love
love
you.
of my life?
what the fuck is wrong with you?
Trying to stir you up.
I'll fuck with Shane. I ain't gonna fuck with her. I can't let her know that I'm afraid of her. She can't know that.
I gotta get a drink. Hang on a second.
All she said we, I said all of us.
Jim, are you sure you don't want to join our weight loss thing?
Look, there she is.
Ah! Wait.
Now, do we do? Ah, shit! Jim can't hear us. Hey, Jim, do we drink when we see Heather?
No, that doesn't. It's only the 1,001 times you mention her name.
It's
during
only the
show.
1,001 times I mention her name.
She can't hear us at all. Wait, no, give her a
No,
headphone. We
hey,
love
come
her.
here, come here. They want to hear you. They want to talk to you.
What'd I do?
Nothing.
I'll keep one. Let me keep one.
What did I do?
What?
Nothing. Well, we're
Both
just
of-
happy to see you, right? We love Heather, right? We love the fact that Keith gets to live with you and not us, right? That's
Very thankful for that.
but we love you, Heather. We always do, right?
You know, that could change in an instant with
No,
his
no,
wonderful
don't-
statements.
My beer
Don't you
bong.
threaten us. Don't you threaten us.
Don't you put that evil on us, Heather.
Shane's trying to borrow money from me.
So I told okay.
He's been trying to borrow money from me. Every time I talk to him, he tries to borrow money from me.
Boss?
So
No, that's not my boss. That's the guy that worked for me that hooked those shingles up on the roof. And he
I-
sent me a text message that night asking to borrow $20 after I sent him
That's ridiculous.
450.
I told Keith that if Shane jumps on here, I will Venmo Shane $50 for 10 minutes of his time. I think that is valuable.
Interesting.
I have paid prostitutes for less, right? So let's get him on here.
I don't think you should admit these things.
I was young and dumb. I was almost 40.
Nobody listens to this podcast anyway.
Yeah. Jim's mom listens
Yeah.
to this podcast. So
Who
that's it.
does?
Jim's mom, Carol.
Yep.
And
Carol
Brittany
Baskins.
are the only people that listen to this podcast.
I don't even listen to it.
I listen to it. I listen to it to be sure
Are
I didn't
you-
fuck anything up.
I listen to it. I
Uh,
skip around.
you ass.
We can't get him to do anything. He doesn't listen. He doesn't edit. He doesn't do anything. He
I've-
just shows
I-
up.
You barely
offered-
edit.
I have offered to edit and you refuse to let me do
The
that.
one time you offered to edit, I needed to be sure the editing was done right.
I will edit every episode if you like. We're going to drastically change some of the subjects that we talk about.
Hold on, Jim.
We can't. Would you like to drastically change some of the subjects that we talk about and let me do the editing, Jim?
Sure.
Sure. Okay, we can do that.
So Jim, what software do we use to edit?
like,
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
edit PowerPoint.
He's like Microsoft Excel. Do we do that? Is that what we do? Can you get it to open in Microsoft Excel?
I'm
Flight
sure
simulator.
I can Google free video editing.
What do you
software.
edit in, Bert? Actually,
Shotcut.
that's what I do it in is in Shotcut.
Yeah, me too. That's what I would. That's what I would use. That's good. It's good. You guys do.
You
it.
asshole. Shut up. Nobody believes you.
Are you guys done with her?
Yeah, we're done. Thank you, Heather. We love you. Thank you for being here.
I do listen to the show. I don't listen to every single. Do you listen to every single word, or do you?
I
Yes!
listen to it. I listen to it start to finish. I listen to it because if I miss something, because we record on Thursday, we post on Tuesday. After we post, if there's something in there that I want to mess with, I can go in Tuesday and do it and fix it. And I've done that once. But other than that, I've been happy with the editing.
Gotcha. What else we got?
Are you already done?
No, I'm just. What is this office humor per request? Who help?
You requested office humor.
office humor or office
Yes.
trivia?
Well, we can do office trivia. I just got to back my
What
chair
is
up
office humor supposed? I don't recall.
here.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
Are we just supposed to yell out quotes from the office for office humor?
Well, that's
Down
what
to
it
that thing?
is. Shh,
Let's do office
fucking
trivia.
killing me.
All right, come on.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Hey.
That's my oldest.
What's up?
He
What's going
can't hear
on,
you.
Jacob?
Hold on.
Oh,
Hey.
that's a gutsy move.
What's going on, Jacob? How are you, buddy?
not much. I'm doing all right.
Good job.
Talk towards this way.
So how have you
Oh,
been?
we can hear him
Get
just
into the
fine.
screen.
Tell him to pipe down. We can hear you just fine.
All right.
All right. Well,
You good?
what do you expect me to do?
All right.
Yeah,
That's my.
everyone.
He's like, what do you want me to do?
Real quick, Jim.
You gonna entertain
Who
me like a
refers to
clown?
Michael, Dwight, and Andy as that jackass, that other jackass, and the new jackass?
I know this.
I can start it over. I didn't hear how you.
Who refers to Michael, Dwight, and Andy as that jackass, that other jackass, and that new jackass?
You got this. Tip your tongue. I know it.
Go ahead, Bert.
Bob Vance, Vance Refrigeration.
Vans Refrigeration.
That is the Valentine's Day episode where
Yeah.
they go and they spend time together as couples, and Bob and Phyllis do it in the bathroom.
Shouldn't we have had like a intro into office humor? You should have played the office song.
Well, I don't have. Thanks for bringing that up. I don't have the
It
office
was on the show sheet. Why didn't you cue it up?
because it did. It says office humor per request, not office.
I didn't know
song
what
per-
office humor meant. If we were just going to start yelling.
Well, maybe if you had replied to something, you would have known that. There you go. I was working on it.
We lost it. No sound, Bert.
We can't hear you, Bert.
You had it for a second.
So, who was not superstitious but only a little stitious?
Michael Scott.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who was Dwight dressed like when he started attacking Jim in the office with snowballs?
Belschnickel.
What?
Belschnickel.
What is that?
Belschnickel is the Christmas episode where Dwight dressed as Belschnickel.
I don't think that's right.
Oh, he was a
answer?
snowman. He was a snowman.
Okay. We can't read that.
Pam. He was dressed as Pam.
Whoa.
Which actor sings the Threat Level Midnight theme song?
Oh. Daryl? I don't know what his name is on the show, or his real name is. Is it Daryl? I think Bert's, no Googling, Bert.
Oh, well.
So Daryl Philbin is who you're talking about.
Yeah, Daryl. Yeah.
He was played by Craig Robinson. And no, that
that's
is
right.
not the answer.
Okay.
It
Is
was
it
Ed
Creed?
Helms.
Oh. Andy Bernard.
Do.
Who invented Dunderball?
Jim.
No, it was Oscar and Kevin.
Oh, yeah. No, wait. That's not right. Dunderball was Toby. And who else was it with Toby?
It was just Toby.
Okay, just Toby. Yeah. All right.
Hold on. More show facts. I'm getting them right here.
So organized.
Yeah. What is the name of the band who plays the theme song and appears in the Booze Cruise episode?
I didn't know they had a name.
No idea. Is it a real band? Yeah, no idea.
The Scrantones.
Oh.
That's a tough question. How many salespeople are there in Scranton in season 3?
White.
Or?
Jim. 3, 4. Hold on.
So
Yeah.
Dwight, Jim,
White, Jim,
Phyllis Stanley.
Phyllis Stanley, and yeah, it's got to be it.
Season 3 would have been after Jim came back from,
Ham and Ryan.
well, Ryan, Karen, and Andy.
Oh, okay. Man, that was a tough one.
That was a tough one. Okay, I'm done with that.
All right.
So the official book of our podcast is the official Dictionary of Sarcasm.
Nice.
I bought that at a thrift store for $1.91.
Hmm.
It now sits prominently on my desk. One of the
Fun.
3 books that I own. I own the Bible, I own that, and I own a marketing book.
Very nice.
Uh-oh. I have more beers than I have limes. Shit's about to get real down here.
You and them damn limes. Got to have the limes.
Gotta have the limes.
I can't blame you. You got to have something to drink. That
Corona's fucking rough. It is by itself. And so we found that the land shark
love land shark.
it's
Much
like
smoother.
Corona without the limes. It's smoother. I don't know why. The first time I drank Corona, I was in. So I guess we can tell this whole story because it would be good for the show. So I went to Atlantic City. So it was back mid-20s, shortly after Keith was born. I worked for a local bank here. And a guy that I worked with, his mom lives in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. And she needed a laminate floor put in her kitchen. So he asked me if I wanted to go up there and help him do it. So we drove New Jersey Turnpike, Cherry Hill, New Jersey, put that floor in, and in exchange for us putting the floor in, she put us up for, I think it was 3 nights in the Borgata.
Okay.
She's a salesperson up there, so she got comp stuff all the time. So she gave us 3 nights in the Borgata. So we took a really long weekend and hung out in Atlantic City. And I went on a liquid diet of Corona.
Huh.
So I sat down at a penny vending or a penny slot machine next to a very attractive girl and started drinking Coronas. And I was stacking the bottles up in between the slot machines. And I would, every time she would come by and bring me a beer, I would drop a penny into the slot machine and order another one.
Okay.
And according to, well, I had put $1 in. According to that, unless I won at some point, I drank 37 Coronas in the course of about 6 hours. And she was a lot better looking at the end than she was at the beginning of that evening. But that led to the trip home, coming down the Pennsylvania Turnpike. I had spent 3 days in Atlantic City and not eaten anything solid, and drank, by my account, about 90 Coronas over the course of the time that we were there.
Wow.
So we got to a point where things got pretty ugly. And I had to pull off the turnpike and go into the bathroom. And I went into the women's restroom at a truck stop
With a Sabaro. Because they all have Sabaros on the Pennsylvania Turnpike.
Well, and the thing
I
is
love
they're
Sabaro.
very, very long. So I went to like the 35th stall because I'm a shy pooper, right? And I realized when I'm sitting there and unleashing my beast, and I saw this little trash can on the wall, and I'm like, that's really convenient that they put a trash can on the wall. And then it all clicked to me that I was in the women's restroom. And as I got out, I got all the way out and I met a woman face to face right at the door. And I looked over and there's a 7-foot tall silhouette of a woman painted on the wall.
Shaq's daughter.
Right. So yeah, that was Atlantic City for me.
That's great. I've never been to Atlantic City.
It's
I've heard
It's-
it's like Vegas, but dirtier and
old. It's
Yeah.
like everybody's old.
So it's
It
the
was
villages in Florida.
right. It was during the time that I was getting divorced. One of the times I was getting divorced.
I was just going to ask you which one.
It was
1, 2,
so
3,
it
4.
was-
We don't know.
it was when I was getting divorced from Miranda and she was pregnant with Kyle at the time.
So you're getting divorced from your least favorite wife, who is carrying your least favorite child. Okay, God.
I don't think that's your least favorite wife, is it? Ex-wife.
No. It changes. It goes back and forth.
It's the only one
it's-
you still have to deal with, though.
Shelley.
Only ex-wife. I was never married to Shelley.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
But yeah, she's easy to deal. She's pretty easy to deal with. She went through a time where she was a pain in the ass, but she's pretty easy to deal with. And she never cheated on me and had the sheriffs escort me off my own property. So she has that going for her.
Or
Is that
she's really
Jessica?
good at cheating and never involved the cops.
Or yeah, and or why do you look pensive, Bert?
What word did you just say?
Pensive.
Pensive.
The hell does that mean?
Oh, you
Means
uncultured
thinking.
swine.
Or you could have just said, looks like you're thinking really hard.
Yeah, but I was trying to be cultured.
I'm also pooping. I've got a beer bong under my butt.
The
It's
wrong
pink.
way.
Do we need to do that again?
No.
It was the other
no.
way when you're pooping into it.
Well, yeah. You got to go upstream.
Upstream.
Upstream to outstream, right? Input to output.
Yeah. So what were you contemplating there, Bert?
Well, I was trying to, marry up the which ex it was with which child it was with which marriage it was.
So I had Miranda was Keith and Kyle, and
Right.
then there was Missy.
Keith, you are an enigma inside of riddle inside an STD, right?
I think the STD's first. Everything else is inside of it.
I don't know.
So there was Miranda. I had Keith and Kyle. Then I had Missy the redhead. And then there was Jessica the cheater. And then there was Shelley the psychopath.
Weren't you married to Jessica once?
I was married to Jessica, yeah.
No, before you got.
No, we were together, but we were only married once. We
I
dated
remember
before I met Missy.
I remember being in Jessica's house.
Mhm.
Yeah, we had a draft.
We had
there.
draft there.
I don't remember Missy, but I remember Miranda. I don't remember Missy, Jessica, Shelley, Hannah,
Couple
Twilight.
randos in the couple
Hannah's younger
randos in between
sister.
Hannah didn't have a younger sister. She had an older sister that was an
I don't
absolute
think she
bitch.
could have had a younger sister. She was so young.
Well, she could have had a younger sister.
It was in
I don't think I could have
middle
dated
school.
her.
Not legally. Not this far north of the Mason-Dixon line. Well, if she was kinfolk, yes, but you know.
She
Well,
ain't
once
good
you go-
enough for her own family. She ain't good enough for mine.
Yeah.
Roll Tide.
Oh, speaking of Alabama, did you see what's going on with their basketball team?
They're number one overall. I saw that.
Yeah, but there's an ex guy on the basketball team took another guy who's currently on the team and they murdered somebody.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The guy that's still on the team is still on the team and still playing. He's just
He's-
a, I don't know what, a witness or something. This is a whole thing. He played in the game today.
Yeah, they won. They beat Texas A&M.
Who?
Yeah.
Right.
The WNBA player?
You guys fill out a bracket?
I did
No,
not.
I forgot.
Alabama March Madness run is overshadowed by Jamia Harris's murder.
They murdered some girl. Well, not
Well,
they.
that sucks. I mean,
You know what the problem was? The whole reason this story came out is because they're on the basketball team, not football team. Saban would have kept that shit wrapped.
Oh, I know.
We never even would have heard about this.
Yeah.
Saban,
They'd in a pit somewhere in the middle of Alabama. Nobody had ever heard of her again.
Yep, that's the problem. They should have played football instead of basketball. They can murder whoever they want.
Yep. Saban's got that shit locked down.
Mhm.
you guys are assholes.
If you don't think an Alabama player under Saban hasn't murdered somebody, that's crazy. Aaron Hernandez Ghost is like, I know that fucker did that.
I mean, it's Tuscaloosa. It's not like, I mean, Ohio State is in a big city. It's not like you can really keep things under wraps like you can.
When you say big city, you mean a city that has like, I don't know, healthcare and infrastructure, right? Tuscaloosa is just like dirt roads and trees.
I'm sure it comes as no surprise to, well, anyone that this got off the rails. We decided to split this show into 2 episodes, and the next one will be available on 3/28. For more content, you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, and Twitter. The links can be found in the podcast description. If you'd like to leave a message, you can go to anchor.fm/SSS pod. We'll play any of them on the show. Have a good one.